So with the switch to digital TV, what happened to all the ghosts that used to use the white noise on TV to talk through? Are they just wandering around out there in space, looking for a way to talk, and no more TVs to talk through? Their voices held silent. Did anybody think to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves? What happens if your daughter gets trapped on the other side and her only doorway is through the TV's white noise? I guess now you just lose your daughter. Somehow I don't think that blue screen is going to have the same effect. So I encourage anybody with an old analog TV, and if you got it on cable, disconnect it. Leave it on so it gets snow, so the ghosts can find it and have a voice. Do it for the ghosts. I'm bottling the Watney's Cream Stout. In my Watney's Cream Stout bottles that still have labels left. I actually messed up. I've got about almost enough Watney's bottles to bottle a whole batch, but I forgot which stack I put these bottles in, so I forced the wrong ones. Back off, little girl. Hey, you. You, back away. Back away from the beer. I know how you dogs work. You lurk around beer until you accidentally spill it, and then you happily lap it up. You're too young. Hey. I see you inching closer and closer. Hey! Stop it. You remember when Kit was stuck in the TV? You want me to put you in there? I'll do it. I took an antihistamine with the Sudafed today. So my head is swimmy, my throat is dry. And I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. But I can breathe good. Back away from the beer. Woke up this morning and I kicked the dog. He didn't like it, but he's just a dog. So what does he know? 'Cause he's just a dog. You, back off. My bowling pin bottle. So a doctor once told me that my panic was caused from a fear of death from getting old. And that was because I told him that it started back up around age 40. And that's really not the case. Death would be a relief. The problem is not dying. Most of my friends and all my siblings are older than me. And I don't make friends easily. So a lot of it is that I'm going to be old and alone. At least when I think of such things. Where this doctor is really a quack. The panic is not about any one thing. The panic can be about nothing. Except he didn't want to listen to that type of stuff because think he was a Freudian, whoever it is, who wants to blame everything on your mother. Which I'm all for blaming stuff on my mother, but I don't think she taught me to be panicked. I think it runs in my family. On my mother's side, but not just on my mother's kids. My cousins have it too. And that was something else the doctor didn't want to listen to. But I was displaying panic things way too young to have learned it. And learned it the way I learned it. Or the way it was displaying itself. How do you teach a 5-year-old to puke when you take them out in public? Or to puke when they're going to a doctor? And then the part of it that is about dying, it's not about being dead like he seemed to think. It's how you get there. It's not the fear of dying or being dead. It's the fear of having cancer and getting to the dead. Just like fear of flying in a plane is generally the fear of crashing. Which I never had until I got into a panic forum. And people explained that their fear of flying was about being locked up in the plane. And once I thought of that, they were right. I couldn't be in a plane. You can't escape. Have a panic attack, you ain't gonna run out of the plane. And worse, you have a panic attack on the plane and get really nuts, and they're gonna tie you up and only make it worse. Two cases and a 10-pack again. What are the odds?